Venom number 20 by Al Ewing was published few days ago with this impressive cover of Eddie Brock, the god of the symbiotes. Eddie as Bedlam fought Darketh, one of the kings of Limbo, and was stabbed by the Soul Sword, which tore asunder not only Bedlam as a monster, but also the human inside it. Eddie's soul continued to fall until it reached the very depth of the universe, where he was given a glimpse through time and space of all his possible incarnations, and was also given a second chance at life. At the Absent Throne Lab, two scientists monitor a skull and some bones. One of them said that Meridius wanna make sure and ask his colleague to run the test again, but the man said that he already ran them many times with equipment from decades in the future. These are dead, burned and moldering bones, and there is no symbiote material attached to them, but the only thing special about them is that they once belonged to Eddie Brock. Suddenly, the sigil of the King in Black appeared in the skull. The blood and the flesh materialized in front of the terrified scientists, forming Eddie's body, who punched one of them. The other then told Eddie that the door is sealed and that he would gain nothing from hurting him. Eddie, however, said that he would gain a lot from hurting himself before ripping the door open and breaking free. The guards then responded to the alarm and arrived with orders to kill anyone they encounter, but Eddie managed to hide. Outside the facility, a young man tried to get past the guard, who told him to turn around and head back where he came from, and threatened to use his gun when the kid started arguing. Suddenly, Eddie appeared from behind and took down the guard with his tendrils. Eddie then told the kid that he wanted his bike and his clothes, and the kid told him that he is a Terminator. Eddie then told the kid to use the white paint to draw the Venom emblem on his jacket. Outside Baywater, Eddie is confronted with two corrupt officers who tell him to go elsewhere, but Eddie tells them that he has business to do in this town and that he is not going anywhere else, forcing the officer to hit him in the face. Eddie's wound, however, healed in no time. Before knocking the officer into his truck, the other officer shoots Eddie, who doesn't even slow down, and crushes the gun with his bare hands, telling the cop to inform his superiors that they could not stop him, and they can't either. Eddie then confronted the gang's boss, whose name is Len Drexler, who told him that he received the cop's message. Eddie told the man that he did not look like the kind of guy who owns cops. Len explained that when the Life Foundation locked this place down looking for some alien freak, they made their deals with the people in charge, and in this town, that's the Hellhounds, and this guy runs the gang and owns this place. He then told his men to kill Eddie. The men attacked, but Eddie took them down one after the other. He then told Len that he is not the man in charge, and that the man in charge is sitting in that burned out bar. Len, however, refused to back off and pointed his gun at Eddie, who threw a knife and stabbed Len in his hand, forcing him to drop the gun. Len then lost his temper and told Eddie that he and that thing inside the bar are the same damned monster. Eddie tossed Len into the bar before getting in, addressing the man in charge and telling him that he went through a lot to get there, and now he is warmed up and ready for the real fight, revealing that the man in charge was no one other than Bedlam, who accepted Eddie's challenge. This book is packed with action from page 1, showing how determined Eddie is to stop Meridius and restore everything back to normal in order to save his son Dylan. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.